Welcome back to this. That's a way to introduce this game, huh? This is Dream Daddy. If you've never seen this before, you're in for a treat. This is a visual novel dating simulator, where you assume the role of a single father, and your quest is to date other single fathers. Our dad's name is Ray, literally, so that's who we are in game today. Liquor before beef, you're in the clear. That's absolutely good advice. Now I gotta get into character. I didn't have my green energy can today, so we're really running on fumes. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it, and I didn't. And I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, you're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Good Game? Team Good Game. Amanda gives me a hug. I mispronounced my own name. You want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright. I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Get some likes and dislikes. On a Friday night, we are most likely to... Oh, shoot. Okay. Me? I'm kind of Netflix and grill. But Ray would fall asleep watching the History Channel. Did he just double add? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Did that really just? I don't understand Twitch still. I'm so sorry. Ray is definitely a fall asleep watching the History Channel type. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Yeah, Ray would definitely, like, Ray is the type. Ray, my father, is definitely the type to put way too much fucking salt on his food. Like, you see this dude? There's no wonder. No wonder to any of us why he had kidney stones. And, like, you know, he's got, what is that? He's got a cholesterol thing and a bunch of joint problems because he literally doesn't drink any water. Like, I don't mean to say this, but I am sure if I were to inspect the quality of the man's urine, it would be brown, maybe black. because he doesn't drink any water. Ray doesn't drink water. Ray drinks coffee. He drinks Dr. Pepper. And then he eats steak with salt. And with extra salt. So Ray would definitely bring salt to his island. This salty old bitch. What are your turn-ons? Turn-ons. Oh. Probably street smarts. Or, tennis shoes with long white socks. A well-manicured lawn. What do you want to be when you grew up? What did you want to be? A technical writer. Pro skater who's also an astronaut. A good father. I am totally picking that. What's your favorite movie genre? Sean Connery. Anything on Laserdisc. Oh, anything on Laserdisc, of course. My ideal date? Oh, arson. What do you never leave home without? Oh, my vape. Oh. You want to talk about somebody who chiefs down the chiefs down the vapor cartridges and not the ones with nicotine in them? Yeah. That's my old man, all right. I mean, you know. Definitely the old man with his vapes. Spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. Absolutely. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. Alright. You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise, I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got Dad.
Oh, yeah? I got a message on Dadbook. Dad Manda. Hi, Ray. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Alright. We're gonna hit Craig up on Dadbook. We know Craig. Oh, we're gonna check out Craig's, Data 3, business entrepreneur, fitness enthusiast, juggling work, family and fitness. Oh, jeez. This guy seems like he's way too fast for me. On a Friday night, he's getting into cardio, he's eating energy bars, 6-minute mile, beer pong champion. This is not... Oh, God, yeah. That's not really Ray's type. I don't want to say too much about what Ray's type is, but if we're being honest about the old man, that's probably not it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's also a world I live in. This guy likes 80s no-wave music. Cold brew? Cold brew? Skip. Ray ain't about cold brew. Not at all. Brian spends most of his days hanging out, grilling, and fishing. He likes steaks. He wanted to be a fireman. Deck building? Look, oh, you mean like a patio. Different kind of deck.
Wrong dad.
Wrong dad. 2 stars from Ray. Oh, are these stars? I'll message him. He seems, you know. Ray would at least be tangentially friendly with this person. Oh, I thought we were just texting. I didn't realize we were, like, getting into that much commitments. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey, Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout. Oh, God, going too fast. Great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. I wait a couple minutes until a ding comes on my computer and a message pops on the screen. It's Brian. Hey, man. Always love a good burg and a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Rock on, Brian. He signed his name. That's cute. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid. I'm proud to say she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda. 1 second. Amanda walks through the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. You up for some... Hey, are you alright? Oh, yeah, I'm alright. I just got sad because I started thinking about how I'll never have telekinesis. Not this again. We already went over this with flying, super strength, and laser vision. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Amanda's eyes narrow in on me. What, are you... Shh, you're breaking my laser focus. Hey, don't shoot fake lasers at me. I know you feel like you have to stay positive around me, but I just want to make sure you're okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be fine. She sounds very not fine, but I won't push her on it. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I could keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. God, I didn't realize we were getting railroaded into mini golf. It was just a Facebook message. Alright, matey. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed? I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of the putt-putt course. Oh, hey. Come on, Pirate Dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy, scurvy? Avasti. I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon? Come on, Dad. You told me that this was just going to be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. Just mini golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. I don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we will have fun. When we beat them. Amanda gives me a side-eye, but before I can side-eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys! Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they've already rented us some golf clubs for our mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why did I think of it? Alright, first mate. I hear there's some buried treasure in these waters. You want to help me plunder it? Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on.
Dad.
Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda.
Ah.
Ah, look at those two. They're just two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. You a gambling man? Depends what's on the table. What are you willing to part with? How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend.
Hey.
Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart.
Oh.
I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one every time. What I just said is not true, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Oh, fuck. You are fucking kidding me. Yeah! Something... Oh, my controller is like being touched right now. Is that on my controller? Or do I just have it like... Oh, is this just a thing? Oh. I...
You've lost your ball.
Miss? That's not how mini golf works. Ah, score! Oh. That was, hole in one every time. Yeah! That's right! Yeah! I'm the queen of missing that shot.
You've lost your ball.
I'm the best dad ever. I'm so good at mini golf. Best. I'm the best at dad. I'm the worst. Yeah! What's good? What's good? S tier putting. That's right. What's up, Brian? Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, are you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time. Destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right. It's just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Dad, please, Amanda, please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep this streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love ya, kiddo.
Yo-ho-ho in a hole full of ball. Yo-ho-ho in a hole
Yeah,
full
you
of
like my golf skills, don't you? Yeah, you want to golf with me, don't you? Oh, yeah. I'm the best golfer who's ever golfed before. I'm destroying Brian. He's going to have to mow the shit out of my lawn. Is this three-dimensional? Crazy. Oh, I missed that one. I missed that one. Brian is going to have to mow my lawn so hard. Oh, I was never very good at Plinko.
To the bride.
Yo, what? Where's the hole? Yeah. Is that the windmill shot? Yeah. Let's go, Brian. Get good. Get absolutely decimated. I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there's children present. But confetti cannons are going off in my brain, and someone is placing a wreath around the inner me with the words "Best Dad" emblazoned on it. Man, that was some good shooting out there, Ray. Mini golf is no joke. I bested you on the field of battle. And it felt good, Brian. It felt real good. Brian and I eyeball each other, electricity shooting between us. Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did! We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan. Ray, you cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourselves in too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, I guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? That sounds like a plan. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy, island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background, and Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I already proved my superior dadness for the day. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips up 2 rum drinks inside a hollowed out pineapple, sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Ray's allergic to pineapple. I like to drink my drinks, you know. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. I also only water the lawn with bottled sprinkling water. I just ran out, so you're going to have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have. It's sweet that you put in all that work into taking care of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's okay, buddy. I know just the trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. Yo, is that Crystal Head vodka right there next to this oddly shaped lamp? I love this show. Always makes me want to own a deck. Oh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. I mean, who cares? I care! I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? I have terrible news for you, Ray. No, not them too. That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. The trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So, wait, you're a general contractor? I sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac that we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, kinda took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying not to become your father, and then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands, and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. Huh. That's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that. Until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together, still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. I gotta keep this light. Stare him down. Ask about his daughter. Yeah. So, Daisy seems pretty smart for her age. Yeah, she's a genius. She definitely doesn't get it from her old man, though. It's actually a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly. To be fair, Scrabble's really hard. I can barely make good words when I have a whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Brian laughs. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove that I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason, I think. Let's keep this moving. Did he have a dog? Did he mention a dog? Yo, nice beard, dog. Your beard is nice. It looks very healthy. Thanks, I grew it myself. Hey, you're not allowed to dad joke around another dad. Is this how our daughters feel all the time? I'm kind of upset. Hi, upset. I'm dad. No! I mean, he walked right into that one. That's dad joke 101. Listen, buddy. I took dad joke 101 years ago. I'm a 400 level in that class, and I'm well on my way to a degree in fart humor. Wow, Amanda must be so proud. She's not. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian, and I gesture to it. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. What, really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over. He's right. But I almost caught something like that once. Mine was bigger, though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep. I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, you know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat, and we could sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh man, that was some of the best food I ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already. But I was out there watching the stars, had my line out too, and then all of a sudden it just starts running. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. I can't call out to my shipmates. I'm just a man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up onto the surface and finally get a sight of it. It's the biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get her onto the boat single-handedly. It's like the 4th Hemingway reference in this. And you know what happens next? What happens next? The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail. Knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on the deck. Fish gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away? I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish, Captain Ahab style. It's fine. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Oh man, fishing's the life. Haven't gone lately though. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I using this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. I'm the best at fishing. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. You want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Of course you do. We're going fishing. Oh no. Oh, I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers. We'll just sit back and relax. Reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you really want to. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes! Maybe we'll see who could catch the most fish so I could get you mowing my lawn. You could try to beat me, but they don't call me Ray good at catching fish Goodgim for nothing. I'm spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time. It'll be a great opportunity for friendship. And also for catching more fish than Brian. You're krilling me with these puns, Ray. Mull it over. You'll come around to the fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. That's going to become a whole thing, right? Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how is hanging out with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? No, he was pretty gracious about it. Like, frustratingly gracious. Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency? Come on, Dad. He seems like a neat dude. I think so. I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched a documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's a standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although, she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing.
Whoa.
Oh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently on a boat for hours on end, with no promise of a tangible reward, with your only companion being the fear and doubt and you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection, or if it's just simply the abyss, or... Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It's my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring the dog. Fine, I'm sold. I'm in. Alright, I'm busted. I'm gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Drinking too much water can cause water intoxication. Cell phone holster? Yeah. That's a great date with Brian. Pirate. Soft boy. This guy's really doing the afternoon word jumble. Dios mío. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if I got any coupons today. She's called out. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters and a large yellow envelope through the mail slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has her headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you? I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, I just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Right.
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me. She spits out a piece of the envelope. She pulls out a letter and she unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed the interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
All right.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, whatever you want. Whatever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Let's go, Amanda! You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just a Rito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
Yeah.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there's all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional video editing software for free? And it's so nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about school. But I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I had taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. I haven't talked to my college roommate in a while. Wonder how he's doing. Don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night, and we spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough and sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
All right.
Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake? Or maybe both? Would the snake eat the rabbit? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. All my college roommate brought was a lot of weed into the room. He got in a shit ton of trouble. They took him out of there in zip ties. Zip ties! I was there, I was playing Destiny 2. And boom, boom, boom. Cops come in and they're pulling apart my room. They go across the suite to the other room and they're pulling apart their room. I was a good kid. I was just sitting there playing Destiny 2. I was just like, you know, I was playing some Iron Banner. She's so excited, but I don't want to disappoint her. I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? The what? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive home for the holidays? That's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. I love you, kiddo. I love you too, Pops. You can save bookmarks directly to you.
Got dads.
Oh, here we go. We got a message from Dad Manda. Oh, we can write a message back? What are you doing on Dadbook, Amanda?
Oh, why, Ray, I never. Since we've known each other since business school, how could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things.
Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and I ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Conversation ended.
Hey, buddy, I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for dinner. And I know it's kind of a faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years, and I still can't get a good read on him. And I know it's going to be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me?
I love food. I mean, I especially love food that's free. I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. I really hope that's a sweat of relief. Should I message anybody else, or should I go for Craig? What's Robert's, Wait a minute! When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you'll know it'll use this information against us? Oh, yo. This guy really is right up Ray's alley. On a Friday night, he's most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. A gun? Don't talk to me. I wanted to be a grifter. Italian neo-realism. Grave robbing. You ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? I got a feeling Robert doesn't really respond to Dadbook messages. Robert was nice, a little odd, but nice, and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type a message to him on Dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple of seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Cat videos on the internet. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I don't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, sit down and turn on the TV. Food channel. Ah, meat hell's on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients: steak, lemon, meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you're unable to finish cooking or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. Oh my god. I'm not kidding! Please help us! I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Goodgum to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Oh, microwave some eggs! Oh God. 17 minutes. 8 minutes into cooking the eggs, a thick plume of black smoke begins to emit from the microwave. For some reason, the eggs start to spark and catch on fire. I pull the plug on the microwave and I try to fan out the egg fire. The entire kitchen smells of plastic and burning. But these are the best microwave eggs I've ever had. I finish my snack and I walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. I install it above one of the doors in the living room, and then I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forget the rest of the words to this song. Low look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something Space Jam. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. and then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped, Toddler Tournament. Is this supposed to be a toddler saying this? There's a lot of words that I can't even... I'm not doing a toddler voice. I don't know how to do a toddler voice. I'm not doing that. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with brown sugar demi-glaze and creme fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. After a few more episodes, Amanda goes to bed. I check my computer one more time. Nothing from Robert, but he says he read my message. Is he ignoring me? Eventually, I climb into bed and get some rest, but I just can't stop wondering why Robert didn't message me back. Flip up sunglasses crime.
I'm intrigued.
Oof. My dating profile wasn't good enough. I put arson in there. Hey dude, I've got the runs. Thanks. Wait, I've got 2 messages from Craig. Wait, I can still do dinner? I can still do dinner with Robert and Craig. Amazing. Oh man, I just don't know how I feel about social time with Robert. Still, I guess free food is free food. Craig and I decide to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of white wine in hand. Hooray! Boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think we're good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he has been telling the truth or not. I can't ever tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those 2 first.
Hey.
Not in my case.
One time, I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still, if he were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash.
In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before.
Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it.
True. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back.
Oh.
We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell doesn't chime. Huh. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog?
I don't know, that's weird.
I can hear Robert inside.
1 second. This is uncharted This is uncharted territory, Ray. What if he's the one making barking noises and there's like no dog?
Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens, and Robert looks pretty stunned to see me and quickly adjusts his posture to try to hide it. This is gonna be weird. Oh, Ray! I didn't know you'd be tagging along.
Oh.
Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not... No, it's fine. Come on in, wipe your feet. Oh, we got a little bit of awkward. I got a bit of an awkward situation going on here. We enter Robert's living room, which is more inviting than I remember it being. Make yourselves at home. We could still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you had a dog, Robert. Oh, yeah, that's Betsy. We have to put her over when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit.
Nice.
What kind of dog is she? She's a pit bull. Rescued her from dogfighting ring a couple years back. She hates strangers. I'd let her out now, but I'd probably have to take both of you to the ER. Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh, okay. But I gotta go finish dinner. Made asabuco. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers, "Was the dog fighting real, or do you think he was kidding?" I don't know.
Dude.
What's asabuco? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Until I have asabuco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed?
Nice.
Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Although, he did look pretty shocked to see you. Maybe you being here threw off his plans. His murder plans. This is so weird. Robert finally walks into the room carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food, like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. I don't trust him, so we're eating here. Also, I don't have real people plates. I hope that's okay. Robert sets the plates down in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat, maybe? Lots of sauce? I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be some rice, but it could also be pasta. I guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite. Oh my God. I take another bite. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender in the risotto. I think that's what it is. It's so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? There's a pregnant pause as Robert formulates his response, like it's weird to get a compliment. I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant, or at least I think it might have been a restaurant. Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gag. I look over at Craig, who looks wary, but his mouth is still full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. I'm glad you like it. Where'd you learn how to cook like this? I worked out in a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe. I crashed on couches, slept in hostels, whatever. I was totally broke. I worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could scrape together some cash. One night, I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant outside of Madrid. I go to pay, and I realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? I started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side. Of course, over 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to shoe chef, and I learned a lot. Craig and I are waiting for a punchline, like Night Watchman did when... What Night Watchman did he swindle to get back into the States? Who did he con to get in a game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy for safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship?
Hey.
Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food is so good, I kind of don't care. Plus, Robert is actually talking to me like we're two people in the same room. I guess that's kind of nice. That's amazing. It really is. To be honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't really care about presentation. If the food's good, it should speak for itself. The ossobuco is screaming for itself. And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? No problem. But save some room for dessert. I made lemon berry savarine.
Oh.
Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me. Surprises! Robert winks. You bet I am.
Oh.
You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig. I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more osso than my body can handle, and really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever Saravan was, I decided to hand out with Craig. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Something tells me he's not gonna follow through on that. Man, if you'll have me, I'm here, especially if there's more food involved.
Welcome. You've got
I guess
dads.
Brian Robert doesn't really like me.
Hey, dude, I've got the runs. Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and get you a chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous situations. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. The milkshakes are just comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? By I've got the runs, I meant that I feel like running. Want to come with me to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in this Meat Hell Marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay. Oh, goodness. The gym just installed one of these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You can see the other runners on your screen, too. Let's try it out together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry. We're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you. Just get a rhythm going. Keep your heart rate up, and don't ever exert yourself. You'll do great.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You got dads. How about, Hugo? High school teacher? Strong T painting miniatures? Oh god, no, that ain't my type, I'm sorry. Oh god, definitely not. Vampire Daddy? Vampire Dad? Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing. Hey Ashley Badger. What's up? I didn't realize that was a command. I see everything, sorry. And typing? Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee, but he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Ray. Oh. Ray, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter for... Oh, that's bad. Reset. What voice was I doing for him? I don't know. I don't remember vampire voice. He's like Dio, right? I don't know how to like sound like Dio. I'm not gonna do it. I can't. You sound too goofy. I must confess my excitement for receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me as gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden. Should it please you, till then, adieu. Yours humbled, T. Bloodmarch. Hey, Amanda, can you help me with something?
Aww.
Dad, for the last time, I am not popping your back pimple. No, can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda. She squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand net speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the new hot thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying LOL and LMAO or whatever, and they decided that they needed to do was bring it back to the late 1800s. So what do? Where's your pen and quill? I'm like, what? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land, or our dowry, or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
Huh.
Like the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta pay though. Great. So what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards. Ray. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, an estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornery, carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An old oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring right at me? And why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Ray, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of the majestic staircase with a walking cane holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary room, and the parlor again for some reason.
Oh.
This is one of the older homes on the block. Yes. But nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I've been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past the door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victoria era? That's my son's room. You know how rebellious teenage years are. Onward. There's more to see. We reach the door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly proud of this room. You know, Ray, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought more tawdry novels would encourage use of a life of crime. They would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the cover. I open it and I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Okay, that's enough! Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you sometime. I'm concerned that I would stick the pin right through my finger. Ah, the pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn. Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, But Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-back chairs, and Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe I'm having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers both to the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they were served. Oh. My dear friend, we are currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat right next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is very impressive. It seems like you've put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Well, hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers at my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in Gothic stuff? Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Did you see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and I tried to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals. And to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws, and love it all the same. Tell me, Ray, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I can care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. I like word jumbles. The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, and I think people would appreciate them more if they knew how to unjumble them. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer? In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damon takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in the beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and a plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things according to the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even in the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. Lilium bulbiferium, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? Something about loins, I'm sure. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Me? I like sunflowers. They remind me of sunshine. And you can eat the seeds as a delicious snack. What a practical choice. My stomach grumbles. Now I want sunflower seeds. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I followed Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Ray, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. That makes me wish I had put a little more effort into the garden that Amanda and I tried to start that one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh, hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Fix that guard.
Uh-oh. Fix that garg! Start! Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that's a head. This looks like it goes maybe like that. Maybe it goes like this. Maybe this one goes like here. Maybe it goes like oh no, it goes like this. Oh no. Panic. I broke his gargoyle. Oh no. Guys, I don't know what this looked like. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh shit. Wait, no. Guys, I'm panicking.
Goal.
Yo, down to the wire. Oh my god, my hands. That was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Ray, my finest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, and I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat and with his fingers, and he looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have had, his teacher needs me to come to the school post haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go then. I was literally down to 1 second on that gargoyle. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. Oh no, I'm getting a little lightheaded. I think it made me hungry. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. What is it this time? This Damien. You have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of the creepy basements. I just wanted to interrupt real quick. I have the greatest wife in the entire world. I love her to death, and it is evident in all the little things that she does for me that she loves me too. No. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement. Oh, I already read this. We find another teacher in a boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime. I see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me. The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you to see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask of Amontillado Ernest? I don't know what that is. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's cask of whatever he said? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into a cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, and then buries him alive behind a brick wall. I missed this Edgar Allan Poe bit? It's a lovely story. So, wait, Lucian, you just tried to do that to him? I was just curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What's the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot. And then he realized I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That kind of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
Sweet man.
It took you 20 minutes, son? We just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask, and it took you nearly 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages, and then a review of the movie.
Whoa.
It's only 5 pages long. There is no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it to me.
I don't know.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was just me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to, engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high-five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. And Mr. Bloodmark, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in a tense silence. My car. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, We can do that too. Maybe you could spend the next week looking for a summer job, huh? I know how much you want to own. Oh, that's not Dad. I know you can. Maybe you can spend the next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. I love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect the conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, all things considered. Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It rarely does. You're a good dad. See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I came home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket, watching TV. I plopped down next to her. Yo! What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The tiny house hunting dogs. The tiny house hunting brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their hands touching the low ceiling. I wanted a two-bed. I told you I wanted a two-bed, two-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian, since he tried to lure Ernest down into the cellar with a promise of fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, didn't he? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? Lucian live streamed the whole thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company and surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Date complete. I think Damien likes us.
That was just Bricky. Bricky as in the Victoria.
Welcome.
Awesome.
You've got
Alright, so we're going to take this opportunity here to call this the end of this episode. We're at a good resting point. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to another fantastic episode of Divorce Dad Simulator. I can't wait for the card game to come out for this. There's a guy on Instagram who does that. If you've seen that guy, you know what I'm talking about. This is fun. I love this game. It's hilarious, and it's really, the subject matter is just so out there. This is really something special. And I mean, all these dads are perfect. Except for Joseph. He puts me off big time. I don't think we'll be talking to Joseph much, or his creepy-ass children. Robert, he's playing hard to get, but we're gonna nail his ass down eventually. As always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to another fine episode. And we'll see you in the next one. Like, honestly, leave it to the Game Grumps to make a game about dating dads. That That's hilarious. That's honestly, that has Dan Avidan written all over it. That goofy motherfucker. I would give anything to meet him. Anything. I would give anything to shake his hand. Danny Sexbang, if you're hearing this, buddy, I love you so much. You were so funny. And we're both from Jersey! Call me, dude! Dude, seriously. I love you. I'm a huge fan. And we're both Jersey. You know? Hey. One of these days, come and see me. Huh? Go get a slice. You and me.